abo ye ma hwefo nyina ajo mama kwaba Diamond Kasiesu enie emre aso se wo memu samne ya mahodro son sama ya boabo no ye de besomo e wo Diamond Television so ene eye ebobo smita etosu eduonu enum mfempemienu ni eduonu enanmu ensam no ne bedimu akotini bi anase mampanyin na ado dankwa ekufu ado age abasbode kese pa
NPP aban aye adwuma yie pa e wo man Ghana mu ha esen aban bia we free Dr. Bawumia ho e na eba
Rocha Ghana etu won ho esi ho a wo ye oyekere etia galamse nsama ekoso e wo oman mu
ene so young RC ene ne wo free aban den say won bra embe school ni ye na ebubu
ye ne nsama wudro bi ene na nwumre ya boabo na ye de ba besomo e wo Diamond Kasiesu ma yemfa sedano my Diamond Ground Real Estate and office Diamond Ground Travel and Tour. Diamond Ground Real Estate say wo pass asase kroje asase amanso eni ho asase a woni landguard for enya sambia na say wo de wani atwem e wona se ye Diamond Ground Travel and Tour say akwanya abeda ho obi biara peso tu kwan e kama no ne ekoye adwuma so kitansa na adwuma so nkitansa na adwuma ne nyina no obepiem e wo Diamond Ground Travel and Tour say ye on bebo ama wonsa etimi akabi pepepe upe wone cha kwan won kran Tabora number 5 obetimi afre penifo e wo 0552487385 0552487385 now penifo and Jane Common
Golden Touch Beauty Center so prefer was so when people's na abegu ho ene ne so be na chese etete wo ama hu de wonya wo no wo se bra na wonyi ni nyina efi wani munim se bronya ebe de ya de wedi ene ebe di bronya se wani wa ye ne ma ne ma bi dia se entimi nkoyie sa enti we na cha kwan e woni o makola shopping mall inside ho obehu Golden Touch bora ho na won siesie wanim kama enfama ho
Ofri Golden Touch so na wakopiem e wo Hajia Slay Empire so be ma eniama obetim dia maintain your skin o body nya chese bibia aye kama okopiemu e wo Hajia Slay Empire so ye dia our products be to say supplements ahodo weight gain weight loss chese nyama bebre a ebetimi aboa redia no eno ntene temperance no hwehwe wo mecha kwan e wala pass abeka kwan na so one total filling station no energy share ni mu free Hajia e wo 0248045224 na one no engine komo
Asida fabrics so prefer was a fabric no the pa na f1 unya ne baby ase asida fabric I was a bra na beto no fofofo so kra na bronya ebe die ope we die atade na fabric ade be pam wedding niam bia die ene unya ne baby ase asida fabric hwe na cha kwan e wo new makola shopping mall inside hono ma be hu asida fabric me so obora hono na fabric no koto de f1 na f e wo hono
Ben Light Enterprise say and enumere men kan show say wo pe kan kania papa wo pe nyama obetimi di aspect o kan na ye fe na dimudia na say wodi weni etwemu e wona se ye wo pe Ben Light e cha kwan so dia owo incline abaso kan City Light Junction honoma o dia fre Ben Light e wo 0247888591 0247888591 na woni Ben Light engine come Ben Light say bra na one spec car and farmer.
After more dash closet and so prefer was say what the fabric na ewie no peso juja style bia ma ye say hu say wo pie ba bia e be so na aba ne dia e modesh e na be pam e dia mam we na cha kwan e wo Amasaman station hono ma be hu modesh wo hono mesre wo na ko juja style na yo ba ana say wo kita kwala bi na peso wo sua ade pam so a e na we bia ne puna to kakra e dia mam se boram na bra besua
Enyumekwei adaruma ene na nyumre wo mo ebo ye chidoma ye de Diamond Kasie e ba besom wakin kan for ene nyumre e ye me ma o se kwanya meni menu aba
afia frempoma
ye be dane ye ho akwaje abo afan krato aba ye ba ye de Kasie boni ntremu e betwaso Yes, and so Emma will be biara akwaba biom Diamond Kasia so enie afei Kasia born tremo eni Ghana man panyin na ado dankwa ekufu ado na mpempre yi mu no waje abasobode e wo 2024 Atlantic Council Global Citizen Awards jumedie no ase enipa miensa eka ne ho man panyin na ado dankwa ekufu ado etremu se nani age abasobode no ho yie papa na enya dia eye ne dia na emom no eye wo man Ghana e na ahye ne nkran a bebi a wedru no wetimi edu eno nti no abasobode no wode ma wo man Ghana
say no I will say a cost sa it's a ko bebre na yehia ha
African proverb says if the cat wants to dance it doesn't wait for the drums to be beaten. Ado Showboy never waits for the perfect moment. He takes initiative and leads from the front. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you His Excellency Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Ado Showboy, the President of the Republic of Ghana, very champion of global citizenship.
Receiving this award is not a conclusion. It is a call to action. It is a reminder that the work of building a more just and equitable world is far from over. The challenges we face, whether it is climate change, political stability, widening inequality or terrorism, are global in nature and they require global solutions. I'm proud of the partnership between Ghana and the United States of America, which has been built on mutual respect, shared values, and a commitment to democratic principles. Together we have made real progress in advancing human rights and the rule of law. And there's still so much more we can do and achieve as long as we remain united, especially at this time. Terrorism and violent extremism are threatening to submerge West Africa and indeed the rest of the world in darkness and terror.
Franka Tuni Emma NPP Amanyokuo no Dr. Bawumia Nei wakasa se NPP aban abo adwuma yie pa esin aban bia e wo man mu na yehwe akwan dia na chese bobo afi soso adisua soso dia ene omu disika bebre kura e na akọ adisua mu afi soso yeba no empuntunwuma dia ene na ba bia e wo honom enti Ghana fo enhwe sa ne mai so no wonto aba emfama won
Juma yaye in Ghana as MPP government. No government in the Fourth Republic comes close to our record. And I speak with data. Roads, no government has built more roads than Yenya Bayano. We share railway, no government has built more railway. Interchanges, no government has built more interchanges. Schools, no government has built more schools. Hospitals, no government has built more hospitals than Yenya Bayano. Factories, no government has built more factories. Courts, no government has built more courts. Public libraries, no government. For sports facilities, no government has built more sports facilities.
Number one, Chede, Sisi, a year brew, only Nananuma established SHS. Now, as of now, it's not on the government payroll. It's not on the government payroll. Into teachers or abazo, Yankasana, Yamon allowance and Kakankra. Into Yakase, Yada to Vice President name the Ombombas and Emia on fund to on you want to government payroll. That means that say Abana on the chair the school Nankasan so Wakoshe Abai Ase. Into Wajia and Oye, Chede, Obey Wejuma, and a year hospital. And I feel so ye road on the Wayebi. Badamayan, Namakano, no so yakachin, no so wamayan, no you there. Before elections, Wabaye.
I do a conference me. Regina, my Ojina na Ekwa Safari Road, baby I meet see the man or two. Then I know Kakaba Road, baby I meet see the man or two. A higher Ayajina in Campo, 3 classroom dog I made the same way I meet the man or two. Now, Papa Nadrum, you are praying that your best is done mistake, you know. Now, Papa Nadrum, he are a teacher for one mistake. Mama, me a teacher, ni Mrs. as a teacher for Auntie Howard Cruz, a teacher, ni teacher for why a mistake. On I know what for that's and why the Wapapa, another Wapa, Mark and why the Wapapa or blackboard no do. 2024, one ma young papa done mistake now. Yeah, no. Now one ma control as many Mesa Sombra, now much the Medimando.
Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe Adudona Efren Napo our no and a vice presidential candidate at the Manu Patriotic Party NPP Amanyo Kono Eyadia Waka Ama Asumje Aye Juma Ewa Famena Abato Empeso so Enwa Ewa Asante Mantemo Wochema Eyadia Santa Wantawe Ada one in Tembeye Infinity Nensu Prempe Yanemo Eka Sedie Napo Aka Ama Asumje Aye Juma Ewa one in Tem.
Confo bonne o ti promo wa fe confo wa fe ya fo aba confo pa ba beto no le ti ni buri aye akosi ti ni chi ta fo o ma yi ne said the teacher announce my no and no him no dika beto announce ne de o foforo ba na foforo aba na foforo aba the pele said you bi o baba bia e di announce my be dey be ko ne ni sana MP for sotie you dika dey friend of a free back boy. You are also dear friend of Abubonsa back boy. Not to do the work, whether Yachaba for me now. Yet, you found quite down. The war. If there is another one, over you before for us over there, open to us. As about one quality and quiet baby, you before. Then you make Kuyavian. Yes, you teach the young idea. You got your swat. The sermon. Obedient, yes, ebesi tibesiamu mo amoba enyina mo fa do na enkofi enkoka se ene de formula ya kan mo abo ye vote na ba to say boom baby osuja no maede baby osuja no ona no maede etidade e be share mo nkra se basa dey see formula na ede twem mo bi agini se eya ni se bi chibo ebi o wa tintin de lo ka bi o wo hi o mo na dai o mo ti ba ba do wo no e ho da ga bi jira le se de o do wo no e ho da nya me ye dai o jira e bi se mo house to house ye be dai ye be ko house to house ye be dai e se baka ye be dai room to room ye be dai trot ye be dai. Every time Dr. Babiaja and one is Yama, Dr. Babiaja and one is Yama.
Ye Casasa et Pierre Bacon, Ye Casasa, ye from Bacuma, Send ye Baya, yet you never said, Ye Babina, yes, a Benjamin Puntu. Benjamin Puntu, dear, me and the crew ye, in Kabomu, ye everywhere. There is no way. San Kabomu ayelweno yenta ebetimi aka eno ene me kina ha maka se yenya bibinti ebi ayakti nyema biase omo bibinti o manti nyema biase wo bia se ni utie tata ene ye abafie ni sisu bia yenya ya abafie
obese kana ko na chia na obese ko na dim obese dum kania na obese so kania obese tu ko ko mu na obese tu so obese mako free such as na wutre fie your sujina no e wona na machira de Dr. Mahmoud ba obi ekta no e wona lawyer me ejira e wona lawyer me ejira e na house there na na dum ko
Abusiafo ye to akase bone so na aban kuntabu for Professor Samuel Enim ena nei wode Ghana edwedie hu nsem atudwa na waka amiate ase se export ana importer eba Ghana na ye kan nyina edibomu a eye 5.4 billion Ghana cedis.
The share from the period April to June 2024, Mesia export and import year. In the second quarter of 2024, year total trade values not 123 billion Ghana cedis. That 123 billion Ghana cedis. The year export year near femino on none was sourcing imported export digina 64.2 billion Ghana cedis. Na imported digina 58.8 billion Ghana cedis. Dam export na import values featured in the second quarter of 2024. Ghana recorded a trade surplus of 5.4 billion Ghana cedis. Yabekaya in the first quarter of 2024, year trade surplus not 11.5 billion Ghana cedis. In the year last quarter 2023, so now Ojina 6.1 billion Ghana cedis. Each year there 3 consecutive quarters, Ghana recorded the trade surplus. But Yenke na yen the dam trade surplus for the second quarter of 2024, or more than half figure na recorded for the first quarter of 2024. Osando Abafum from 11.5 billion Ghana cedis to 5.4 billion Ghana cedis. Ghana would depend on gold as its major export commodity. If your second quarter 2023 na share of gold now 47.5%, down 47.5%, one manumudo by 10.1 percentage point as CCI in the second quarter of 2024, Ojina 57.6%. Into gold remains our dominant export commodity. Yeah, GDP last week in Yedi Tugade, one of the drivers for industry growth rate of 9.3% na be gold. Into from them estimating Yedi Tugade production of gold akoso from a trade perspective no the international prices of gold so wamanumudo. Into this change of 10.1 percentage point here is a combination of both increases in production and prices. Cocoa, on the other hand, no continue to show a dip. In the first quarter of 2024, he recorded a total export value of cocoa of about 5.1 billion Ghana cedis. That figure performed to about 1.1 billion Ghana cedis in the second quarter of 2024. Each year, the cocoa no perspective no, he had dropped about 4.0 billion Ghana cedis, contributing to a year-on-year reduction in cocoa export value of about 26% in the second quarter of 2024. Release 9 data to grant the action broadly from an export and an import point of view. In a select commodities beer, here point to policymakers to the fact that analysis could be done at the commodity level as well. In TFE, you encourage policymakers, especially the Ministry of Trade and Industry, analysis not at the commodity level. You know, what is happening to gold, what is happening to cocoa, what is happening to our minerals and fuels and oils. Once you get NAM analysis and NAM returns now, it will give us a sense of diversify economy to enable us to sustain the surplus.
National Democratic Congress NDC Amanyo Konu Asia civil society organizations and stakeholders binimwa watch one say one fa nhwehwemu a 2024 voters register no embra impempemwe. Dr. Edward Omane Buama Abono and a director of elections at the NDC at the Asudra say bibi biara EC air train and son of the nhwehwemu no abano when yan fan to one fa nhwehwemu no embra esan say wo hia san nhwehwemu no ansana ya to aba afi.
Electoral Commission has clenched. They are holding on. They are holding on. But what they are holding on, like barbed wires, they should unclench. It will hurt them. So they should unclench. You can't hold on to barbed wires like that. They should just unclench and allow the audit. Because we want to identify the root causes of the avoidable errors. We want to identify the scale of the problem. We want to diagnose the IT vulnerabilities, including late activation of the liveliness test. Was it deliberate? Well planned?
They should convene stakeholders, political parties, CSOs, ECOWAS, AU, UNDP, EU, USAID, the British High Commission, and others for collaboration. They should agree to publish the findings of the forensic audit. They should re-exhibit the register after the forensic audit. Review and correct all unauthorized transfers. Adopt a revised timeline for electoral activities without compromising the 7th December election date. And when we say this, look, it was this same EC that said they wanted to run the elections in November. You all heard it until we fought it. So if they were willing to run the elections in November, if you even spend 10 days on this audit, okay, 10 days added to November doesn't take you to December 7. At least we know they have arithmetic challenges, but this one, they can work that and understand that. And they should institute accountability and integrity measures to prevent future manipulation of the voters' register. This is key. This is why we need to audit the IT systems so that we can accurately and comprehensively diagnose the loopholes and address them. We want a robust system. Look, do not be deceived. And I believe all the things we've shared with you. Have we gotten to the polling station yet on December 7? But do you agree that the things we shared with you can lead to rigging of an election? So let no one ever deceive you that it is only at the polling station that elections can be rigged. Elections are not only won at the polling stations. Elections can be won from the offices of the Electoral Commission. And if I may add, if this crop of people are in charge of the Electoral Commission. And the evidence is clear. It's replete. In conclusion, there are weaknesses the EC didn't identify until NDC disclosed. It's obvious, is that not it? Just correcting the errors is not enough. The system may still be infiltrated the night before the election. The system must be sufficiently impregnable. Forensic audit now.
NPP amayekoni Frank Ekreni no. And
the evidence is clear. It's replete. In conclusion,
Abusuafo ya to akase bane so a na Franka Tuni Emma Liberal Party Emma Ghana onwanyamfo Kofi Akpalu enene wakasa se number 5 aye de na akwakoto ne de kire pa se nyame edi nkunimde man ewa fi abato mu enti NDC ni MPP de ene won kon ho kon twom ho kra na wo bapa
me win election no me ena mbe breaki MPP NDC duopoly. I'm the only candidate to break the MPP and the NDC duopoly. Where omo aina what's the number 5? B R E A K. 5 letters. Break. It may break MPP NDC duopoly. That's why I got number 5. And the MPP NDC dominance, you know. I will win this election. I will win it. Now 5 no eche and soma. One soma. Oshahanama. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the 5. The magic. That's the magic 5. JESUS. Jesus. Ajonkwano. Baby I me die in idea. Me dey mama papa number 5 no. And to be jamba be catch or say, men am number 1, and I may decoje number 5. ɛyɛ kontompo.
Ebusanfo yeto akase bono so dia na Dennis Miracle Aboagye a woye kasamafo de mama mpanyin abedeche Dr. Mamadu Bawumia ena de nsem bi abetudwa wo kyerem se obi biara a wode eye Dr. Bawumia abetutu mampanyin dada John Dramani hono nipa no anya de ye kra esan se eye ade a eye NPP aban no agbo won homodin ye papa wo kyera enam kyese ye na memo se ne mu ayedin no krampo no NDC NPP aban no abon humodin edi Ghana edu bebi esese edu enti no wona wode eye NPP toto NDC no wonja ekra na nyade a ebeboa.
There is not a single mandate aban we wo went to me anye because there were economic difficulties. That notwithstanding, the economic indicators now can want them to say inflation, to say dollar and in your no aban nankasa including Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Babejia to me say we have difficulties when it comes to these macroeconomic indicators like inflation and especially the foreign exchange. But those ones, we are putting mechanisms in place to fix them. There are short-term, medium-term, and long-term strategies that they fix it. And now for the first time in the history of this country, when we say Abayembi under the same regime, inflation across all the way to 54, I need Ababedu 20. But from now to December, what the experts say is that inflation between me and Bafama be 18%. Do you know what that means? What it means is that you have a government you can trust. Say, or how bad ni inya shocks cry. Obi to me I say boy no dey basic kwan paso. Tell me one economic indicator under Jomama ye ni ye. One me woni nyina wa ha. Not a single economic indicator under Jomama in ye tumi nyama ni ye. All of them he worsened them. Obefa inflation at 8%. Ofi abamune nam 15%. Ofi abemuno, then I'm 15%. And see, what are we really comparing against? Tell me one country omunya crisis when it comes to their currency in the past 3-4 years. So between 2020 and 2024, especially between 2022 and 2024, there's been a lot of shocks that have hit our economy. And in spite of the global economic crisis a year go through, Ghana yenya food shortage here. Ko Germany, at some point in Germany, almost shortage oil, a shortage flour. The economic crisis na can was domestic one is in 2013, 2016. This is a global one.
Communication Director, Emma National Democratic Congress, NDC for Malik Basenta NNA Wakasa said, Senyamiya Domna NDC Eba Abemu Biewa. Wawobechi onmonyan for Alfred Obey Efrisep. What the keta se she and the din juma wo ye nyina.
Mo ko su to esia. Mo wie nkrafo ansam. Bibiani ayan so be kwa. Na ho aye mo bododo. Ayaza mesimu ho aye mo bododo. 2020 ye mistake kesia baako ye mistake otuma MPP for parliamentary candidate Alfred Obey na some mistake no nyakupo pengusa ye be so ye some mistake no in 2024 2018 MPP for Pamonu Finaduma se anasa no your boss before penny omukoto fangu fun ama oman boga $7 million and amenuti nanado pamonesa on peso be wuna nimu biometa na nanado oye krofu penny agasa wotimi apamo no krofu kitwa se onu no krono no so chana dia na bibiani fo muna mu bechi no ewo mo constituency ya media makesi John Dramani Mahama wama me krata me de troni ayaba yabechi chomo tumo na bibiani Alfred Obey krata no onu no daso number 1
South Ghana sisi Ghana say ya Ghana do no sabeniu ya mfaya ho antimu a ye bubu nu kojo na enye MPP for na ye o nemom eye metimi tambia ya de me kan say MPP for am pese o mu ba beboa yen na yen Akufo-Addo ni ba wo mia efi ho no me mo mu ndin say be se yi MPP na fi ho da bi eye Akufo-Addo ni ba wo mia e de be se yi o mu fi ho abaya tinya hihye Ghana amana ye
Nipekuo bi a wo free Rocha Ghana etu won ho esiwo akomonten so a wo mo eye wo ye kire e de atia Ghana aban no esan eye illegal mining a dodo na efren Galamsey a ekoso e wo oman yi mu ho. Deputy Director Edema Rocha Ghana Darrell Bosu editu jase wo ye sa o ye chei atwe aban no adwen abaso se e ya Galamsey no e de wo ha bebre na ebre Ghana fo.
I'm saying no, I will say a cost sa into your core bebre na yeshia ha. Marusha Ghana, your Nature and Development Foundation, Media Foundation, help any friends of the earth, ni Tropen Moss. Ye na na yaka one bomo ene. Ye decide say ye beto sudwam na ya awareness. Next statement ye dey to dwa mpanifo no, omo pese omo bete no. Omo fie omo ko emodwuma anope. Omo kotena omo dex echi say omo besani papers na de no. Omo ndwindwin nsem we hu. Esan say de ekoso Ghana yensuo se no emboa. Ensem a ye ka no efa Galamsey nwa CSOs bebre ni media coalition sisi na ye fa ni Ghana coalition against Galamsey no ye na ye ka say say aban no declare state of emergency owie so a obi a ye man concession say we legal o say illegal o e was say ye pamu free ensuo a e wo Ghana he na say we so mining and ye kwae so e da ho ina no eni say ye mu mining bia enti ye share the messages no e de to abonti na amanfo atida ye kan say ye hu say mpenifo so on person mu dane ya asema ye kan no e kire say ye ban small scale mining ye ka say ye ban small scale mining the ye kan say e legal o e illegal o wo ye mining wonsuom wo ye mining wonsuom ho wo ye mining wo kwae mu say aban no e de hihye to a be pamu afri sa mining now and sisi anu Galamsey no e say ye nsuo e say ye kwae say yeso ye ni nsuo a ye ntumi ntan ye kan say ye kwa adwuma nti say Ghana ni bia wotu kemu e wo mu say bebre na ya dwen no sisi anu esan say ye wo election time nti no obi a adwen ayen say NDC MPP ana say PPP ana say butterfly party na de enye no nti ye gina ha e wo say ye dwen Ghana ho sisi anu yan siese ye nsuo a yen kasa ye benum so ne be yare ya san so ehu se ekiremba so no be hu se ensokro benum asase on be do so aye fo na de no emunya sa ekonya no enti epese obi a join mamu hu se ejina ha ye ye amanyo semi wa ha enti ye jina se ye pese Ghana e fa no ntuma fafra
Empenifo a woda Ghana port enene wakasa se aman amba ama metete nema so amfa mo de a ene on bete wo ho agu amonten so na te so maye oye kire e de atia aban every sem duties a ekọ cargo e na shipping so no kwa na ekosoro omo hu de omo beye no kra enti no omo sre aban se wo mra no betete enema so enye sa de a ene oye kire no omo beye pa
eba Ghana utu ya nwoka zika obedu Ghana onyema bedu Ghana ni se utu ya hwe wo ho na nka wako port support no na onyema na che wo na utu abia ma port fo no gapo afo no na nka wafa onyema utu ya customs no wafa onyema ko nenso shipping lines na omode containers ne ba no nyema ne ba no ship na container ni sim ne ba no nyema ne bedu a no omode nyansa kwan bi omo say you will be a friend release fee administrative charges je bon de resistance can dance ka wo de catch be the country because me tue won candidate fan say we fa niema e free Kumasi abagana abatema ubedura utua wo a wakofa niema na ko be nyesa na zo bedua na yesa ma o charge ntue ya pa won cho ebisa won akoba bia omunyintu ra ska no so enye so mo gene in cedis so mo gene in dollars ye catch by say de bia yesi di ekofom dollar ne kosoro abanya dwinwa ohun adepotin wa ye de obi no adepotin ye ka tun say shipping lines no.
As an outcome of this protest, we demand immediate and decisive remedial action on the following. 1. Abolishment of all arbitrary and unjustifiable fees, including local administrative charges, container cleaning fees, empty container fees, among others. 2. Abolishment of demurrage charges on weekends and on holidays. Negotiation of shipping lines charges with the Ghana Shippers Authority as required by the Ghana Shippers Authority Regulations 2012 LI 2190. Refund of all unjustified fees previously collected from shippers and freight forwarders. Provision of 24-hour services 7 days a week by shipping lines to eliminate unnecessary delays and ensure the timely processing of goods, especially during the weekends and public holidays. Cessation of customs house brokerage services by shipping lines. 7. Cessation of the practice of charging fees in dollars. The port and trade community remains steadfast in its commitment to ensuring that commerce in Ghana is conducted in adherence to the highest standard and that services provided are efficient, fair, and cost-effective. We expect positive action on the demands we have made within the next 14 days.
Ghana hano ya tena se ahwe aye hwe han nyema ekoso aye nkasa ukoka so a yese wo ye politics na wo bibisa wo se kro ben net na se na obi free ni man ye bi ebe detect how you should run your economy enti no se aban hwe na mo hwe se charges omo ye no they fall in line with other countries as we have in West Africa na se ye hwe se after programs no Ghana and the other West African countries no will fall in line in shipping costs ebe asem kese amaye esan sesisia no wo de onyema free amana no de back room ha aso be ka chon say omo de nyema ba Ghana na so omo kwa omo nya cargo intinu sadia wo betua out omo de onyema ne ba ye charge nyema no so kwa wo betua double charge free charges and etua adentia Inti Emma, the cost of doing business in this country, no, cost through.
Tibemu flower wa shama ene ne mpotem mo ene ne dey wo dey atudwa se eya dia galam se e ha won e wo mpotem ho yie papa esan se wori nsu a wonom ene chese nsu wo dey bibia e wo mpotem ho no eya dia ne nyina ne galam se fo no asese ne nyina internet empara so no wo dey adesrade e to aban nim se aban embe bibi emfa ho mfa ma won
ade be possible amakare I am main gate of Western Region. If you want to enter Western Region, Takradia, I had in a river no, Ocha, Central na Western. But in our Akanwa in the same as the had here then higher Western Region. So a better river Prince and I enter Western Region. And soon the why say no government no that won't know then. You won't baby. Sooner than I was saying, no, sort of for an hour. Why are they to stop on when I got them say? Are they be possible from Shama one to what can them village no or to the Kobiala Galam say, or you for suit up one. The bear of a prano or live fano. I want Galam say no codo.
Soon we na ye bibia etimiko etimichanam etiminum etimu hurade. Aha otimi abaha na osansu wo ibi anu but sia ontimi nu nsu wo yi ontimi fa horade sia na konsu wo im na aba abahu na nyina aye white ti se de tinuti nti oha ye papa
di apunu na oye oye green ba galamze na ma se nsunu to na otwi kalamze nsufi na chetene nyina be hye epunum nto bandama na anamo badade ne nyina no na galamsey nsu na ma na mu no kosuru enti say so yetubo a enti menya nam papa bia
aye galamsey a sise nsu wo bohu no kokowe aje hopi na aje ablenyen ya first no on ye dem no dem nsu yenom aye bakaka sa odaha yenom yaje hurade yaje yeziban woto papi ma ana ni yiji gwal yaje ye bibia na nse ya galamsey wa start wafa yako na yakasa wunsu na yijisiwa na waya ko nti wa yintumi afan ye bibia.
And because of galamsey ninsin wa say yinsunu kwa and also first thing you hu there and nam profit ma nutia nam no dama na wa abasa abashe bakanim and also by this time you hu bi ni ya afra abedi ni ya afri galamsey medical sa fide wodi to galamsey no.
Abusafo ya to akase bone so na young determinely RC primary and na JHS and then what to on safre abandon so wombra embeboa wo mo free school dan ye bubu kura chese akomete and afa so teacher fo eni baabi omo betena enkwala no kura so nkonyo omo tena so ya asefem enti wo mo sere aban pa se wombra embeboa wo mo no munya enema we nyina afofo.
So many cracks on the walls and on the floor. When we are going to them, we are afraid to lean and we may think it will fall on us. And even when it's raining, we are so much afraid. We cannot see. And there is also few furniture for us to learn. 4 or 3 people can sit in one chair and it may squeeze us, so we are not comfortable with this furniture and classrooms we have. Our school, there is so many problems about the classes. On the floor, there are very holes and cracks on the house, and the place is so mess of cracks. And we need government and NGOs to come and help us. I watch in TV, I see how nice other sides schools are, but our own is like they forgot of us and just left like that.
What I realized about the school is the reprobable nature of the school. There are so many cracks on the wall, you see even on the floor, a whole lot of problems. We don't even have enough furniture. Despite the fact that enrollment has increased and the children are more like that, the furniture is not enough for them, and Action Aid came to our aid and provided some furniture, but it's not enough. So it's really affecting our teaching and learning, especially the crowds and then other things. So like whenever it's about to rain, you have to let the children go, or even they don't even come at all.
I used to stay here on campus in this quarters last year, but due to the deplorable nature of the compound or the structure, I ran away because looking at the cracks on it, if you stay here, normally when it rains, you will get to realize that even parts of the walls are going down. They keep on going down, they fall. So looking at this thing, I said, note, I have to run back home. Not only me, I was here with one lady, Madam Sakina, and due to such cracks, she has even looked for a different school. She has moved on. She is no more a teacher here. So if we could get a support, then I think I can come back again.
We have school feeding in this school. It's not been consistent and it's affecting enrollment, especially basic 3 up to the KG. Whenever they come and realize there's not going to be food for them, they just go back. They don't even come to school at all. Even some don't even come. When they just peep and see that they are not cooking, then they go back. Some don't even come at all. So we want government to try and increase the school feeding and let the school feeding caterers to give them their whatever is concerned. Like they should come and then also cook for the children, and then we can get enough enrollment for the children.
For your bell home makers, your bonus so na kwaji abua for crats for abaya ba. Dankwa Isaac Dako Edia. Good year, Munsam Abetwaso.
Hello, Midofo Rose. Diamond Grand Ray Estate 4. And I'm a meniaji say you. And then Misuma ye land owner. Say ebano land promotions in Quadia. Diamond Grand Ray Estate ye number 1. Make us say ya promotion air cost of the day. Very huge discount. Yes. And you don't come Dentura as I say ye 28,000. Ye di about 22,000. Obey my 18,000. Ye di about 12,000 Ghana cedis. Omunsasi niya ye genuine. No longer, no litigation. Who pass asia any insuumudia and the insutobre and also to asasi. Intimedia dance say Diamond Grand Ray Estate. Ye number 1. Omo payment plan. I will be to mutual and kakra. Promotion we first 10 people ebe to assassin. Ebenya 10 bags of cement, blocks, any free documentation. Won't pay we now pay then. Free one see 0552 487 385. Hello, Midofo Rose. Diamond Grand Ray Estate 4. And I'm a meniaji say you. And then Misuma ye land owner. Say ebano land promotions in Quadia. Diamond Grand Ray Estate ye number 1. Make us say ya promotion air cost of the day. Very huge discount. Yes. And you don't come Dentura as I say ye 28,000. Ye di about 22,000. Obey my 18,000. Ye di about 12,000 Ghana cedis. Omunsasi niya ye genuine. No longer, no litigation. Who pass asia any insuumudia and the insutobre and also to asasi. Intimedia dance say Diamond Grand Ray Estate. Ye number 1. Omo payment plan. I will be to mutual and kakra. Promotion we first 10 people ebe to assassin. Ebenya 10 bags of cement, blocks, any free documentation. Won't pay we now pay then. Free one see 0552 487 385.
Amazing, can this be real? It's like I live in a dream, but it's how everyone feels. We celebrate with one thing, so let's wave our hands.
I was seeing you made a good demo and seminar to a diamond castle, so now made the amount and you may kind of say Asada echo the Maben light. Me ere down kwa Isaac Dako na egudi mu nsɛm yewremu ɛwɔ fie na obɛkae abrante a ne ere Steven Tornado Apia former Blaster captain na ayade a Germany 206 na abrante no ne monbo ekoye pa okopie mu awɔ mpani akate ne nsɛm yakotodwa ne nsɛm nya no sɛ wobɛhwɛ a nansɛm ase football no yɛmpete na yɛade a ɛsɔ ni ɛba no national team so a players ni bo ha mbɔnbɔ ɛnhyɛra nkoyie na Steven Tornado Apia ere nkɔmɔ kakra era betwa yengo tebi mresisia.
Yes, I think at times some things happen, but I won't blame the players. I would rather blame the coaches, because at the end of the day you are the boss. So you can decide not to play Ronaldo, you can't say anything. You will get upset, but at the end of the day, if the coach decide I'm not playing you, you can't do anything. So when players are, you think that players think that they are beyond you, the coach, you have to take certain drastic decisions. Yes, I was then a player, today I'm a coach, so it's two different things. So I'm not a player anymore that you can compare yourself that you are better than me. I'm a coach. So you have to respect my decisions. Those things happen, but I would say that the coaches should be more brave and take certain decisions.
Way ayen sama Steven Tornado Apia eden semnya ede atuja se ono onfa blame no and I said tabona mbo bia na mo coaches na ana ode so bona ebobo na orekai ane former players won sem kwa ana meka ede atuja Michael Essien the Bull ojinati a otun se ne monwo ekoye pa kosi akan edema Real Madrid ewo Chelsea kakra and the Abranti head coach o che se ni plano prai no awon team be si akan ama national team na ade ha no ye pa.
I always say there's nothing you can do. I mean, injuries are all part of the game, and of course, I'm not saying this, but my first injury was playing for. I always say there's nothing you can do. I mean, injuries are all part of the game, and of course, I'm not saying this, but my first injury was playing for.
Okay, now Michael Essien the boo Abrante Jamboma then time no masa pen be pa no ni Sule Muntari pa jinamwa otim sampa akonko akantwa ho ana ne players ni twetwom ho opete no so saa manyama nkoye yemro mu amano ne nsem na yenhwe se na amano ne nsem so etwagu ho ene EFL Cup no ade a yeto so na mata mekasia ekoso Arsenal ono so etimi bonmo ni papa ahwe se nyame adoma ono so betimi adi nkuno sanso ana ne so Man United ejuna kono ayasankito akwa no so conference se Europe Liga abekoso ene anwumre 7 pm pepe ana kense ne bekoso na Rayo Kano our Spain La Liga and so any Juno bientimi anse ne yonko ho Barcelona etna Campo na fe so on Getafe 7 pm yano akense no etimi akoso Arsenal and so any Bobotono idea akense motimi serobia entimi ense ne yonko West Ham eko Anfield against Liverpool mekramo na fe bi da gudem emboso nyina EDC democracy so me so no na enuanom mba democracy nyina ebeko akakowie.
Amazing, can this be real? It's like I'm living.
Yes, and so Emma will be biara aqua biom Diamond Cassia so enye aha and a brebe my quine na ye de casebo nina everybody ye answer na ye bekono o my share and some medi akotene ewo casebo num ebi Ghana mampanyi na nado dan kwa ekufu ado age abosebode ye kese pa
NPP aban aye adwuma yie pa esi abai bia ewo omanmu
Rocha Ghana etu won ho esemonten so wo eye wo ye kire afa galamsin sensema ekoso e wo omanmu
Young the family RC na dey wo frɛ aban sɛ wo mwa emeboa wo mu school no
ye ne nsema hoduo bi ene na nwume ye boaboa na ye de ebesom mo e wo Diamond Cassia so akenkanfo ene nwume eye me mouse kwanya me ni menu aba
efia frempoma
ansa na ye bekon my ambassador my Diamond Ground Real Estate and after Diamond Ground Travel and Tour
Aseda Fabrics and Hajasle Empire
Ben Light Enterprise and after Modesh Closet sa enyume kwei ena nyanyume wo mo ebo ye chidom nyame adom e chena ye so ye besan so behia ya kramo